Okay, first of all, I want to welcome everybody here. This has been a very special occasion for Marianne and I to kind of host y'all, family, friends. You know, this is absolutely incredible for an incredible evening for two incredible people. You know, we couldn't be prouder to have Eric part of our family. He is, actually, he's been part of our family for a while. And, you know, they have a little extra person. Where is that extra person, by the way? Michael. You know, he's been just such a blessing to us all. All I can say is Lindsay's been one of our most prized possessions. Sean, Josh, you know, you're in there too. But with Lindsay getting married to Eric, who has been in our hearts for some time, you know, he's been a part of our family already. And now that it's, I guess, official, and that this union has occurred, and we're all celebrating that, we couldn't be prouder. The two of them have faced some significant challenges, and they have overcome them with the love of our family and friends. And you know, they are just two spectacular people, a spectacular son. And all I can say is I am so proud to have them all in our family. And thank you so much for the union. Thank you so much for being part of our family. Thank you so much for being part of the Penstandler family that we're all together now. This is going to be a great time for family reunions. You know, the family is growing quite a bit. You know, the Keevers and, oh boy, it's going to be great. Anyway, all I can say is thank you all, and happy marriage, happy life for Lindsay and Eric. Hear, hear.
You're here. Next up, we have Kathy Penzenstadler.
Oh, thanks. I can't read my speech now.
You want me to read it to you?
Lighting. Well, it might be a little long. Might be a little long, but anyway, it's huh? Eric, you were born with a smile on with a scowl on your face and the look of where the hell am I? And I knew right then and there it was going to be a wild ride. You were tenacious, energetic, funny, and loving, all rolled into one little boy. You had the run of the house for 4 years, and then came Elizabeth. And you really showed her who was the boss of the house, bouncing her off the trampoline, dunking her in the pool, and also protecting her at the same time. With Christina, however, you really met your match. And she told you in so many words, "Don't mess with me." And you didn't. But I know how much you love your sisters, and so happy today that you guys are the best of friends. As you grew up, your favorite things in life were Superman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and video games. At 13, you started taking guitar lessons. I would sit in your room for hours listening to you play Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, and Blink-182. But I loved every minute of it, and you became an accomplished guitar player. High school was football, weight training, and hanging out with your friends. But I remember asking you, Eric, aren't there any nice girls at Horizon? Someone you would like to go out with? And with a lot of coaxing, you finally said, yes, there is this one girl. Her name is Lindsay, and Mom, she is the prettiest girl I have ever seen. True story. But I am really nervous to ask her out. However, with the help and encouragement of your best friend, Erin, who was crouched down in the back of your Toyota, you drove to her house and asked her out on a date. And 11 years later, you are sitting next to the prettiest girl you have ever seen, your wife, Lindsay. And I know for sure that Erin is still next to you today, encouraging you as you navigate through your life. Thank you to John and Marianne Keever for all of the love and support you have shown us throughout the years, and so grateful that you are now family. Eric, your dad and I are so proud of you and fortunate that we came along on this wild ride. You now have a beautiful family of your own with Lindsay, our new daughter-in-law, who we love so much. and little Michael Aaron, who is the light of all of our lives. We wish you both a long and happy marriage and the best that life has to offer. Congratulations.
Here, here. We'll toast to that. Well, next up we have our maid of honor, Liz Penzenstadler.
Hey everyone. I don't know about you, but I've been waiting a long time for this wedding. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Liz, Eric's sister and Lindsay's maid of honor. It's been a beautiful thing to witness your brother and your best friend getting married. I want to congratulate Eric and Lindsay on their marriage and thank everyone that could be here to celebrate this big day in their lives. I also want to give a big thank you to Lindsay's parents, John and Marianne, for hosting this beautiful wedding, and for my parents, Kathy and Manfred, for hosting a lovely rehearsal dinner for two very special people in my life. Okay, where to start? I don't even know with you two. I've known Lindsay since I was 13 years old. She's always like a big sister to me and always been the person I can lean on for advice. I grew up with Lindsay, and she has played a big part in my life. Remember the time that no one showed up to our wine and cheese night, and me and Christina showed you how to booty work? The times we shared are countless, and I couldn't imagine a more amazing sister-in-law than you. And Eric, oh gosh. We go way back to the diaper days. I was just his annoying little sister that turned into one of his best friends and one of the strongest brother and sister bonds I have ever seen. I've always looked up to my brother, and there are no words to express the love I have for him. I have never quite seen a bond like we share. We have so many memories together over the years, from music and beer nights at your house to our unforgettable times in San Diego, to Lindsay's water breaking 2 months early with our phones on less than 10%, having nothing ready for the hospital, and the majority of our immediate family in Germany. I knew we were in for a wild ride as I rushed them to the hospital. My heart was so full the moment Michael was born. Our family became so much brighter the day that he entered this world. The strength these two have as parents for this little boy is unreal. These two share a deep love one can only imagine to have one day. In the way boobs and cheeks look at each other, you can tell they were meant to be together. I couldn't be happier for Eric and Lindsay to start this new chapter in their lives. And I officially want to welcome Lindsay to our family, and good luck with our last name.
Here, here. Thank you, Liz. Next up, we have our best man, Neil Herman.
All right, so for people that don't know me, I am Neil, Eric's best man. I'm going to stand up here and, I feel like unprepared. Everyone has their own speeches written out and everything, but I felt like I should go impromptu. But we'll get through this together. I met Eric, it's been about 7 to 8 years ago. We started working at Best Buy together, best place ever. And a lot of memories there, but, ever since I first met you, I kind of felt that, you and I would always get along and everything. And then, everything over the past years, you've been there for me, everything through my mom and, trials and tribulations and everything like that. So it's always been a good time as far as, sitting in your mom's van out in front of your house when we first met and became friends and everything, listening to music, blaring Metallica and Avenged Sevenfold. You were the one who got me into that. And then the first time that I met both of you was over at Easton's house, an apartment. We were playing beer pong, go figure. But, ever since then, you guys have always been there for me, and I really do appreciate that. I couldn't ask for much better friends, to be completely honest. No matter what goes through my mind, anything, I can always bounce it off of you, and also you, Lindsay. So I really do appreciate that. And I just want to thank everyone here for making it out here. Kind of was going through a rough morning and everything with the whole weather situation, but I can't believe how much this actually panned out. So it's amazing to see all you guys out here. And I just want to wish you guys, the best of years and everything. You guys absolutely deserve it. To go off of Liz, it's been a long time coming. Probably should have happened about 5 years ago, but better late than never, right? So I'm happy to see you guys here. I was happy to be by you up at the altar, and welcome to what I consider, even though I'm not part of the family. You guys are the best, honestly. Thank you very much.
That was awesome, man. That was awesome.
Thank you, Neil. I'm told we have one more addition. Was it Eric, right? Eric Freed?
Hi, everybody. My name's Eric. Eric's friend. So I moved here in 3rd grade from Florida, and that's when I first met Eric. Kathy, his mom would tell you, I showed up on his door and asked if Eric could play. And he was my first real friend here. I have so many memories with this guy. Driving his parents crazy, playing Stairway to Heaven every day in his room. Smoking hookah outside, and giving his mom an excuse to come see what we were doing all the time. To blowing out the speakers in his van, playing Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, Pantera, just sitting there doing nothing and just having fun. I've known Lindsay since I think you were 14, I was 16 or something when we met. It goes way back. I can't believe it. 13 years. I feel like an old man, but they started dating, 10 years ago? So long, but he was so nervous to ask her out, and we all knew she liked him. Everybody knew it. You could tell, except for Eric. And then after enough, Eric, you got to ask her out. And then, I'll do it next time we hang out. We'll do it. He did it, and ever since then, they've been together. And through lots of hard times, broken up, gotten back together, no one ever doubted that you'd always be together. You couldn't have found a more perfect person for you, Lindsay. I mean, I've never seen someone look at another, person the way you look at him. And I know you couldn't be more in love with someone than you are with her. It's just really hard to imagine that the same guy that stole my cool cash in 3rd grade turned into a man who's now just an amazing father to Michael. He's a good husband, and I mean, you two are perfect for each other. I just want to say also thank you for everyone to come out. Keevers, you did a great job putting everything together, and this is a great night. And personally, I want to thank Kathy and Manfred for being like a second family to me. And you raised an amazing kid, and you're going to be great grandparents, and I couldn't be happier for the two of you guys.
Hear, hear. Thank you, Eric. Well, if you haven't already done it, you better raise a glass to that, right? Yeah, cheers. Cheers to that. Well, I'd like to invite John Keever to go ahead and take Lindsay by the hand.